Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dave here with Integrated Fighting Arts. Just time for another quick little breakdown for aspiring or current martial artists. Today, I want to talk about really quick about the subject of titles. So, by titles, I mean things like Sifu Sensei, Guru, and also things like coach or sir or whatever your particular school does. It's an interesting subject. I think that for the most part it's a good thing, but in my day I've seen a lot of, I don't want to say abuse of these titles, but kind of exploitation of them. So let's start with the traditional martial arts side of things. Right off the bat, I've got a background in Kung Fu, Wing Chun specifically, and I've done a lot of Filipino martial arts. I've been very little exposed to karate and Japanese styles, but anyway, titles like Sifu, Sensei, Guru, those kind of things. Just so everybody understands, there in the United States, there is no governing body for those things or the requirements to have those titles. You can literally walk out your front door and call yourself Sifu so and start a school and advertise yourself as such. The titles do mean things. I mean, I've witnessed it firsthand when I was in Hong Kong. Um, the Wing Chun Athletic Association, for example, actually does have certification cards that they give out to Sifus that they approve of. That somebody like Yip Ching or Ho Kam Ming, certified. That means something there. That's kind of a big deal. And definitely, if you go overseas to train, call people Sifu or Sensei or whatever they call people in Taekwondo. I don't know, but those things, that's more of a cultural context. But here in the United States, given aside from a few people, my own instructor is one of those certified people from the Hong Kong Association. But most people I meet that carry the title Sifu, Sensei, whatever, most of them are doing it just for the tradition of doing it, and that makes sense. I think that's totally cool. Some of them are doing it because they just really like the title, and it's kind of an exotic title. It kind of, to the layman, denotes sort of like a power of some kind, and that's something to watch out for. People can be manipulative with that, and I would always make sure that you feel comfortable calling somebody one of those titles before you do. I personally do not feel comfortable calling much of anybody those, save for a few teachers I've come across in my whole life. Usually my question is like, yeah, what's your real name? I'll use that. Um, on the other end of it, you've got coaches, and coaching is an art in and of itself. A coach is a lot of things, and I'm not even going to try and define it in just a couple minutes here, but definitely somebody that has to be able to motivate, inspire, and pick things out, in the moment. Watch their athlete, see the details, help them come to more fruition. Coach is a really hard thing to be. You kind of either are or you aren't. Now, don't get me wrong. There's certifications and all kinds of awards you can get in coaching. There's a lot of governing bodies with coaching, but a real true coach is a treasure. It's a hard thing, and I've met pretty much nobody that goes by the title of coach and is kind of faking it. I've seen some bad coaches, but I've never seen any that are just sort of, I am coach so and so. And then you've got all the in between things. There's people that go by doctor or professor or anything like that. I don't know. I don't really understand that. I don't understand what a Kali or a jujitsu professor is, but it's worth looking into. If somebody knows their stuff, I'll call anyone professor. You could be a professor of sweeping the floor. Me personally, I just roll by instructor. On my card, it says Instructor Dave Hutchinson. That's good enough for me. I teach a skill, I show you how to do it, I give you some pointers on it, I help you practice it. But if you're in my class, you just call me Dave. That's how I like to hear it. Okay, I'll see everybody next time. Thanks.